is going, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video from yours truly, your boy Bug, and yeah, we got a banger for you today. Today's YouTube video is going to be featuring my SEMA truck, aka Mater. So for all of you that have clicked on today's video because you have seen the thumbnail and the title, that is correct. We are putting on the super tiny wheels on the giant lifted SEMA truck today. Now we put these wheels on my last truck, which, you know, it was cool, it was fun. A lot of you guys really enjoyed that video, but the truck was sitting on like an 8-inch lift. That was about it. Had a decent size of wheel and tire. This truck, however, is sitting over 10 inches of lift, has way bigger tires, bigger wheels, and the crazy thing is all the suspension underneath is powder coated. So if anything goes wrong with putting on these small wheel and tires, you know, it could fall off, it could break, and then this truck will literally fall and just be sitting on the axle, which would be super cringe because all that hard work and time we put into it would literally just be destroyed. So I'm really hoping today that everything goes smooth and we don't end up having a wheel and tire fall off, or even if the tire popped. Like literally the rear diff is like this high off the ground from the last truck. So just please, everything goes smooth. And just to give all of you an idea again on how small this wheel and tire setup really is, here it is sitting inside of my forged to fit Poly 26 by 16 wheel, you know, wrapped in 40-inch tires. But you guys look at that size difference. This thing is going to look so goofy when we are done. I'm also going to be putting on the fronts first only, and then I'll leave the big wheels on the back just to see how it looks. It'll kind of be the opposite of a Cali lean, and then we'll drive around, and then we will do the back so it all matches at once, and then it is going to be burnout time. I did a real gnarly burnout the first time I did this. You can still see all the tire chunk that, you know, stuck to this. So I'll be putting the used burnout tires on the front, and then I'll be putting the fresh ones right on the back. That way we can get a real nice juicy burnout going. So we still have the custom lug pattern that I did. I cut these out with a plasma cutter, and then I'll only be putting on 4 lug nuts on the truck. It's super sketchy, I know. That's why I'm nervous, because the last thing I ever want to do is hurt these beautiful axles front and rear. That would suck. Anyways, let's get this started. We will be using the forklift to lift up the truck because I don't think I have a jack that's capable of lifting up 20,000 pounds, because that's probably what the truck weighs. So anyways, yeah, let's get going. And of course, we are using the best of the best for this job. Alright, 1 down, 6 to go. Oh yeah, baby, look at this. We got 1 wheel on, and this just takes me down memory lane with how sketchy. Look, this is like as tight as I can get some of these. These are all these nuts are different sizes. A lot of the studs I have holding the spacer on are different sizes. Everything's just super sketchy about this, which, you know, makes me nervous because I don't want to mess this truck up, obviously. So you guys, for the send, go down below and leave a big juicy like for your boy Bug. Next, we're going to throw on the other side. We're going to drive around, see how it looks with just the big wheels on the back, and then we'll pull it back in, we'll swap those ones out, drive around, and then fry some freaking tires.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
just when you couldn't think that this couldn't get any better, we have giant spiked lug nuts on the dinky little wheels and tires. You guys, which wheel and tire setup do you like more? Do you like the Fittipaldi 2616 forged wheel wrapped in a 40-inch tire, or do you like the Super Ultra mini tire? Comment down below. Let's get a war going. Whatever wheel gets the most comments, I'll leave on the truck forever. Anyways, let's drop the truck down and let's drive it around and see how goofy it looks with just having the tiny wheels on the front. I cannot believe right now how goofy this looks, just having the small wheels on the front and the big ones still on the back. And the clearance is so tight, the hoodie actually got caught underneath when I was pulling out the forks. Oh my, like you guys, this is, I don't think some of you realize how serious this is. Like, if this tire right here pops, my entire rotor is gonna get messed up. All the fresh powder on it will get messed up. The axle right there can get messed up. I don't even think I could slide my hand under that right now. Ooh, look at that. That tire's feeling some nice squish right there. You guys, when a vehicle weighs like 20,000 pounds, it's probably not the best idea to put all that weight on just two dinky little tires. Oh boy, now it's time to just open up the garage, back up, see if we can drive it around, and hopefully everything goes as planned. If that's the case, we'll bring it in. We will then drop the back down, and then it's freaking go time. Oh my, and just to make this video even better, the state of Utah decided to bless us with some fresh snow. Literally, it is just coming down as we speak. So I will be able to see how well this wheel and tire setup works in the winter time, being snow, salt, and whatnot. It'll be nice because the big wheels would constantly throw salt all up the side of the truck, and that's why you can see it is starting to rust really bad. And another cool thing about these small wheels is I can actually see all that suspension work. Huge shout out to Top Coat for all the amazing fresh powder. I like being able to see that. You know, I've got to keep rocking these wheels. Okay, so yeah, we're not off to the best start right now. One of the wheels has already decided to yeet itself right off the truck, and we got real lucky. Look at that clearance underneath. Let me zoom in for you guys. The rotor is like not even, it's barely touching the snow. So luckily the tire went underneath and pinched itself underneath the rotor. But I don't know, it looks like we might need to add some washers for this. So I'm gonna hurry and pick the front up with the forklift. That way we can get that back to going. And then we gotta get the back on, you guys. This video is not over yet. It seems as if the side with the spiked lug nuts are holding up much better, which honestly, these lug nuts suck a lot worse. So I thought the ones on the other side would have actually worked better. Don't worry, Mater, I am coming to rescue you. Alright, so I got the wheel straightened back out, got the forklift lifting up the front end, and I am completely missing 2 of the 4 nuts. The threads are completely toasted, so I'm gonna go inside and just look for another nut that I can just give like 8 Ugga-Duggas right onto it. Just enough to get this wheel to stay on so we can keep this video going. All right, I'm like a NASCAR pit stop up in here. I added 2 nuts to that stud, added another one there, and I kind of just put it on at an angle to really crank it on, and looks like we're good to go. Hopefully none of these spin off again. We got really lucky that this wheel got kicked underneath that rotor, or else we would have just destroyed a ton of powder coat. Alrighty, round 2. Making some really sketchy noises right now. We're at the final stretch, ladies and gentlemen. This close to having all 4 of the tiny wheels on. Got the passenger side on. I just got the wheel spacer put on. Now got to throw that guy on and tighten it up, back out of the garage, and just keep sending it. And if any of you guys are ever wondering what my tires say, I'll help you out. So it says Dodge Factory, and it says like, and subscribe. So if you haven't done either of those 2, go do it right now. Just like that, all 4 wheels are on. Both rear, I could only put the spiked lug nuts. I can only do 3 on each side. It's a different thread pitch than this stud that originally came with my spacers, but they're all jacked up. So yeah, we're just rocking 3 on each side on the rear. Hopefully that's enough. Only one way to find out, really. Voila, all 4 wheel and tires placed on Mater. If you have not already, go down below and comment which wheel and tire setup looks better. The new small mini ones or the original 26 by 16 Fittipaldis wrapped in 40s. Which ones? Comment. Whatever one gets the most comments will stay on the truck. Alrighty, Alicia, what wheel and tire setup do you think look better on the SEMA truck? Be honest with everyone.
The small ones.
The small ones, why is that? They match the truck, that's right. We got all of like the rust and burn marks from the plasma cut. I do think that wheel and tire setup matches the truck perfect. This is the Wombo combo. You know what I just realized?
What?
You'll actually be able to get in the truck finally without me needing to help you.
Finally.
You can walk right into it. Now let's back it out of the garage and just let it rip. Okay everyone, so I really hope that this angle gives you guys a perspective, an idea how close the Banks diff cover is to touching the ground. Anything goes wrong with the rear wheel and tires, this thing is going to be slammed right onto that, and that is exactly what we do not want. have done burnout after burnout, and everything still seems to be holding up okay so far. Don't want to get too ahead of myself, but we're gonna fry the tires again real good, and then we'll just keep going, see what happens. Yes, baby, that is what we call a full send. We sent it so hard that the front wheel actually came off again, and we popped it. Look at that. Oh my, completely flat. You guys, go down below right now and leave a giant like. Oh dang, that sucks, because I was so close to making it inside the shop, and this just had to happen. Luckily though, looks like we might have got the rotor. I'm not sure. There is some snow, so maybe that helped us out, but I gotta come in with the forklift. Ooh, I don't even know if I can get the forklift underneath that, but I gotta get this fixed. Yeah, it looks like it completely just snapped right there. We lost both of the nuts again. I even doubled up some of them, but it still found a way to come off and ended up pinching itself and popping. Oh my. Oh, I was so close to making it into the garage. Oh, now I gotta go stand out in the snow, figure out how I'm gonna get this in the shop, you guys. So this is like, you guys are seeing it all from behind the scenes. Like, there's so much time and effort that really go into making these videos. Like, my girlfriend's been standing out in the snow helping film, so huge shout outs to her. And like, when I say, hey guys, can you go down, like the video, comment what you think, like, those such little things, and it helps the video grow, and overall, like, it just helps the channel grow, and that's what we're after. So you guys, if you haven't yet, go leave a like for your boy Bug and comment, like, what do you think? Did you guys think that was gonna happen, or did you think we would have been okay? I'm speechless right now. Well, as you can all tell, I have my work cut out for me for the rest of the day. Sucks, I'm stuck outside doing it in the snow, but I guess that's what happens when you put a 20,000 pound truck on some dinky, tiny little wheel and tires. But it is what it is. It was fun. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this video and got a good laugh out of it, and hopefully I brightened up your day. That's what this channel was all about. If you did enjoy it, leave a like for me. Tells me that you did. And then comment, what wheel and tire setup do you like more? These ones or the bigger one that I put on the truck originally? Other than that, hit the subscribe button with post notifications on, because I got a ton more crazy content planned for the future. So yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.